welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on a video of mine. It would mean so much to me if you could subscribe down below. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching another video of mine. It means so much to me. Today I've got a massive Boohoo haul. I've got two massive bags to kind of get through, and some of the new bits are so insane and I literally cannot wait to show you what I picked up. So we may as well get straight on into the video. So I think we need to start off with my favourite piece, and I'm so obsessed with it. You know that one item that literally makes you do the whole order itself, and this is literally it. It is a nude blazer dress, and if you've been watching my Zara hauls, you'll know how obsessed I am with blazer dresses at the minute, and this one is absolutely stunning and the perfect colour as well. It's kind of like this stony nude colour, and it's got shoulder pads which make it super kind of like fitted and everything. Obviously I'll try this on to show you what it does look like, and then it goes down and has this tie belt bit in the middle, which I think is so flattering. So whenever I get a shirt dress, I just love to have a belt to it to kind of just cinch your waist in and everything and just make it look kind of more put together. So I absolutely love the style of this so much. It has two buttons and kind of one button to do it up. So the only thing that I would suggest kind of doing if you were to get this, if you're gonna go on a night out or whatnot, wear cycling shorts underneath it, because again it's only got one button to do the whole thing up with, which is a little bit annoying. I wish it probably had like a hidden button further down, but I absolutely love this, and the colour is so stunning and it fits so lovely. So it kind of like crosses round with the collar, makes your boobs look great, and I just absolutely love it. It is slightly on the bigger side, so I would suggest sizing down if you do want this, and I think they also do this in other colours as well, but I just am so here for this nude colour. I've just got a blazer from Zara in this colour and I'm so obsessed with it. The sleeves are wide as well, which you can also roll up if that's more kind of your style. I did pick up this in a size 10 and it is a little bit oversized like I said earlier, but you need to be quick with this because I know it does keep going in and out of stock. Moving on to the next thing, I am so disappointed with this because I have such a love-hate relationship with it. It's just this check shirt, which I just think is so nice for this time of the year. We all know my obsession with check shirts at this point, and this one's grey and nude, which I absolutely love. It is just so extremely long, like I could wear this as a dress. I actually sized down to a size 8 and it's still super big and oversized, which I know it's meant to be oversized, but it kind of just drowns me because I'm 5'3" as well, so it comes longer than I'd hoped for it to come. So if they actually made this shorter, I know I'd reach to this so much because the material is so nice and I just absolutely love this. Like, is this not just the perfect check shirt? It literally is. It's just way too big for me, so I'm not sure whether just to keep it and go with the long vibe, but I'm just so obsessed with the grey and the nude. I think this keeps going out of stock so often as well, so you've probably already seen this plenty of other times on other people's videos and whatnot. So when Boohoo say oversized, they literally do not go halves because they still size down and it's still way too long. So if you're a petite girl like me, just bear in mind the length of this. Moving on to the next item, I am so happy and excited to show you this. It is a co-ord, and I think so many of you guys are gonna love this. The co-ord comes with this nude jumper with this black contrast stitching. So if I just kind of roll the neck, because it is a roll neck, these actually come together, so you kind of do have to get these the same size, but I'll show you the trousers in a second. But it's just this ribbed top, and I just love the black stitching and just the way it fits so nicely, and then it kind of has this layer and then even smaller rib details here, which hopefully you'll be able to see better on in the try on clip, that these ribbed sections are a little bit smaller. I think this was literally so affordable for a co-ord. Wish this was slightly thicker, and I wish Boohoo had a lot more jumpers on their site or knitwear on their site, but they didn't. But I absolutely love this nude colour with the black contrast stitching. I think it is so nice. The material is so soft. It is thinner than I'd hoped, but it is still really nice nonetheless. And then it has a little cuff rib detail at the bottom, which is slightly different like that, but I absolutely love this. And then the trousers. It is kind of a little bit of a letdown with these trousers. The waist is just so stretchy and so baggy that they kind of fall down a little bit, which I just love the frills and details with the rib and everything. As you can see, they've got so much stretch in them that they don't really suck you in or aren't too tight, so I'd probably suggest sizing down in this, especially considering the length. If you're petite like me, 5'3", you need to literally avoid this at all costs, because look how long these trousers are. Again, they're ribbed and everything, and they are so good as a co-ord together, and I feel like these would be so flattering. They're just miles too long for me, which is so unfortunate because I do love a good co-ord. Just the length is just not the one for me. So if you're a taller girl after a co-ord, I definitely suggest picking this one up. And for me, this wasn't see-through when I tried it on, but I guess everyone's different, and I think it wasn't see-through purely for the fact that it was way too big for me. And I picked it up in a size medium, so I should have definitely sized down in this, but even if I sized down, I think these would still be miles too long for me. It's a shame that I just couldn't keep the jumper separate. But this co-ord I feel like would be so nice when you're just watching films, just chilling and everything. You can just throw this on and it's so nice, and kind of have some blankets, hot chocolate, whatever. So that's this co-ord. Moving on to the next item is this blue shirt. But again, we have the same problem with how big and oversized it is. Again, it does say oversized on the actual thing when I picked it up, so I should have sized down to a small or extra small. Picked this up in a medium, and I just kind of love the checked of the blue, and I just think that it looks so nice and everything. The fact with this one though, compared to the last one that I just showed you, it is long enough that you could potentially kind of wear white cycling shorts underneath it and wear it as a dress. So if that is your vibe to wear shirt dresses, I definitely suggest looking at this one, because the pockets are like so huge, it's so slouchy, and the material of this is really nice as well. It's kind of like thick and it's got some weight to it as well. So I would suggest getting some cycling shorts with this and wear it like that, whereas I kind of prefer my jackets to be open, but there's plenty of different ways you can wear this. Do absolutely love the colour of this. It is just a shame that it is way too big, and I keep finding that with these shirts. So if any of you actually have suggestions on where you pick up your shirts from, please let me know, because I always find them way too long. Like this one's ideal if you want to wear it as a dress, but other than that, open, I just feel like it just looks a little bit too big and it's drowning me. So if you're a petite girl, 5'3" or under, please let me know where you get your shirts from, because I really need to know. Moving on to the next item, I didn't actually realise I picked this up, or I thought I picked up something slightly different to this, but this is a grey hoodie, which you literally cannot go wrong with grey hoodies. I think I have way too many in my wardrobe at this point, but it's kind of like this boxy style. It doesn't have like one of those kangaroo pockets in the middle of it, which I do like in a hoodie. This one is kind of like the style of it. It doesn't need it. And then it's got these grey cuff sleeves, but then on the back it does have this white writing, which I just think really adds to it and it looks so nice. So it is just this design studio print on the back of it, all in white, which I love white and grey together. I just think that looks so nice. And then it just says original collection designs curated in-house, intellectual property, copyright Boohoo group. And then it's just kind of got the copyright symbol there. But I absolutely love this. And also with this hoodie, it is quite lightweight. I like having a mixture of hoodies, some that are more lightweight, some that are like thick and baggy kind of thing. The best thing ever is it does have fleece lining, which you literally cannot go wrong with having a jumper that is all fleece lining. And a hood, we all know I'm obsessed with the hood because my hair is naturally curly. Like, I don't even know how many times I need to say that, but it's great to have a hood, especially as I live in England. You can just put your hood up whenever it decides to chuck it down with rain. I feel like grey though, paired with a black gilet or body warmer, looks so nice. So that is definitely something to kind of think about, and I think it would look so nice with some white trainers or shoes to match the printing on the back of it. So that's this hoodie. Moving on to the next item. I actually picked up something similar to this from Zara quite a while ago, but that was cropped, so I found something very similar but from Boohoo. It's just this white long sleeve sheer kind of bodysuit. So the sleeves are so pretty. They are sheer and then kind of have like this hole cut out here, so the bottom of your forearms are kind of like half exposed but still covered with the little cuff sleeves. So the sleeves are a little bit more sheer than the main body, and then it kind of goes down and then has this really flattering detail here, which I absolutely love, and then it just kind of carries on to a bodysuit. The only thing I need to tell you about this bodysuit is, obviously we know I'm 5'3" at this point. It is very kind of not small, but if I was any taller it would probably split me in half. So if you are a taller girl, just bear that in mind, that you might just have to tuck it in rather than actually do the body bodysuit up. But I absolutely love this, and I think it is so nice and can be dressed up so nicely, especially like paired this with a blazer or something, or for a meal out. I think it would look so nice, and I just kind of like the neckline of it and everything. It does kind of stop here, and then you kind of have to wear some high-waisted thing in between, I'd suggest. And also, if you are going to wear white, it is possibly a little bit see-through, so I would suggest wearing like a white bra, nude bra underneath it, but I think that's only in like certain lights. Like, it's thick enough, but I would just suggest wearing those colours. But I'd suggest wearing those colours in white anyway. I think it is just because of the blousey kind of material makes it slightly more sheer, but you can see the body is a lot more thicker quality compared to the sleeves. I think they also did this in plenty of other colours if white isn't for you, so I definitely suggest checking out the other colours. But with Boohoo, they always do so many multiple colours of different items. Moving on to the next item is actually something black. I don't know why it's taken me this long to show you guys black in this haul, because we literally know the majority of my wardrobe is black and it's the main colour that I wear, which I obviously am trying to branch out a little bit. But we do have a black coat jacket, and this is kind of like a blazer style coat, and it is wool, and I think this was actually £40, so probably the most expensive thing I have bought in this haul. It is really nice. Love the shoulder pads and everything. It does say oversized on it, which I didn't realise at the time, but like we say, Boohoo and their oversized stuff, it is really oversized, so I would suggest sizing down a couple sizes, because this is just kind of like too big. It kind of looks like you were just wearing your boyfriend's jacket. Like, sometimes that can look cute and everything if you've got a hoodie underneath, but you could still wear a hoodie underneath this and you've got so much room. So that is just something to bear in mind. I love the length of this and how long it kind of comes to. It kind of finishes mid-thigh length, which I really do like, but it is just way too big and oversized for me. So I wish I kind of either picked up a size 8 or even a size 6, which I know size 6 just sounds ridiculous, but the shoulders, I'm not even sure if you can kind of see, but these are the shoulders, and the shoulders are just way too big. They just kind of drowns me a little bit, which, yeah, I do kind of like that vibe, but then it gets to the point where it is just a little bit obscene. Love the colour of this. I think they also do a grey and like a camel colour, but don't quote me on that. And then it also has a button to do it up, and it's not one of those tacky buttons. It just kind of like matches the coat so it doesn't stand out too much. And then it also has fake pockets, which you can't actually cut open to have like reveal other pockets inside. These just don't actually have pockets, which is a little bit annoying. And for £40 I would kind of expect the jacket to have pockets and everything in, but I think this would be so ideal for a night out to keep you either warm, or when you're going out for a meal, or even when you go to work. Now moving on to the next item, again it's something black, and it's actually a black blazer dress with cut out details. It's going to be honestly so hard for me to show you this, so I'm going to definitely add the trial clip just so that you can kind of see what it's like and the model wearing it. So it kind of comes in two sections, but they're kind of connected together with this twist here. It's a long sleeve blazer which you literally cannot go wrong with. Again, they have this in multiple colours if black isn't for you, but I've been on the search for a black one for such a long time and I absolutely love this. Again, it's kind of got this collar detail, and then it goes down into the middle with a twist that then actually comes onto this skirt here, which kind of has pockets and everything. I'm not sure if you can really see it too well. So these ones you can actually cut the stitching out if that is what you want to do. The only thing about this, when I tried it on, it probably took me, no word of a lie, probably 30 minutes to figure out actually how to put it on and how to wear it. So the struggle is real. I did kind of figure out it in the end that you're meant to kind of twist it, and they actually have a zip at the back for the skirt, which is actually at the back, so that's meant to be behind you, and then they've got another zip at this side, so underneath the arm area, and then at your lower back where this skirt is. It's a little bit of a struggle to put it on and off, but once it's on it looks so stunning and so nice, and it kind of has whole detail here and then across the back, which I think is so nice and flattering, especially with the tan. But yeah, I absolutely love this, even if it is a struggle to get on and to figure out how to actually put it on. It is so nice, and I love this black blazer dress, and I think it is pretty affordable as well, considering I've been shopping in Zara and they're about £50 each. So I bought a black one the other day and I had to send it straight back because it kind of had like this diamante belt on it and the diamante was already missing. So maybe it was like meant to be that I would send that back to find this one. And I feel like you could style this blazer dress in so many different ways for a night out or meal. Like I think it would look so cute with like a pink bag and pink shoes, or like block colour that way, so like purple or blue or anything. I just think there's so many cute ways you could even style this, even with some like chunky boots. I feel like that would be quite a vibe. So yeah, that is the blazer dress. Moving on to the final item, we have this high neck racer bodysuit in this charcoal grey colour, and it was also slinky as well, which I've had slinky material things from Boohoo before, but this doesn't actually kind of feel the same kind of slinky material as what I was thinking compared to the other tops that I've got. I love the style of how it's the high neck, and I just picked this up to kind of go underneath the check shirts that I bought, but I sized up to a size 12 and it is still way too small for me, because I know like the slinky material from Boohoo, like slinky and like fitted ones, do run a little bit small. So I did size up in this and it is still way too small. Even the length of it is pretty short, so it would fit someone petite, but if you're taller than 5'3", again you're going to have the same issue as the other bodysuit that I showed you. Love the colour of this so much, so I'm so disappointed that it doesn't fit. Like I absolutely am obsessed with the Zara bodysuits that they do, but they don't have this colour, so I was so excited for this, but again another disappointing one. Also, like the front bit is like literally like a thong, and then the back bit is like so much fabric, so I don't really know whether they've got that the wrong way round or the label the wrong way round or what, but yeah, that is just something to bear in mind. If you do pick this up, I would definitely suggest sizing up. So that's this bodysuit. So that was the final item I picked up from Boohoo. Please comment down below what your favourite item is and what you think of the items that I picked up. And if you did enjoy this video, it would mean so much to me if you could like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time for another video.